This one comes from Derek. He wrote in. He literally wrote in. He wrote in and then...
IGN is... You people have to understand. You have to understand. I just figured it out. Why IGN is so goddamn crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just figured it out. And you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. We you know, sometimes I get a little mad and emotional. Sometimes I have to stop and think and see what they're doing. I'm going to tell you what IGN is doing. IGN, for months before the PlayStation 4 was able to be in your homes for purchase by the consumer, by the gamer, IGN was hyping up this console to be the second birth of Christ. Every day there was a PlayStation 4 video about how it's going to be in 1080p, 60 frames per second, how it's going to do this, how the Uncharted are coming, how The Last of Us is coming, how the games are going to be so beautiful, how this console was just going to be the gaming platform. It was going to go back to the old days of the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. Go back and watch the videos. There were billions, and there were a billion of videos bashing the Xbox One. They were pushing their propaganda. They were pushing it. They were, you know? Now the consumer who wrote a letter, the consumer, the gamer, who wrote the letter, they say he wrote a letter. They say he wrote a letter. Now they're trying to push the E3 propaganda by when Sony was talking about when they got letters. Ain't nobody writing fucking letters anymore. They're lying. Ain't nobody writing no fucking letters with a pencil and pen anymore. Motherfuckers don't even do their homework with a pencil and pen anymore. Ain't nobody write shit. They're just trying to damage control the E3 bullshit that Sony tried to pull off. That's all they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. They're just damage controlling. The consumers are angry. They're mad. They have purchased a console with no games. Now, they're going to say there's plenty of games right now. There's the E3 games. There's this game. There's that game. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you people? And yet, last gen, on the Xbox 360, I didn't hear Colin say shit. Even in this video, he's talking about the indie games of today, like Shovel Knight, Guacamole, and other bullshit. What about the shit that came on the Xbox 360? Last generation! Years ago! It's all damage control. All of you have your PlayStation 4s now. All of you own that. And now they have to go into damage control mode. Now they have to make you feel bad because you don't like the bullshit that's on Sony's piece of shit ass console. That's what they're doing. They're making you feel bad now because you don't like the shit. It's your fault. It's always your fault when it comes to Sony fanboys. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucking crazy? It is your fault. It is your fucking fault. You're the fuck up. What do you mean you don't like this shit? What the fuck is wrong with you? This girl right here talking about, you know, you're not mature. It's like, yo, it's just crazy, yo. Sony fanboys are fucking crazy. They're crazy. I'm a consumer. I am allowed to dislike and like whatever I want. When I'm spending my fucking money, I'm allowed to do what the fuck, buy what the fuck I want to buy. If I don't want to buy indie games, I have the right not to. And I won't. There's no fucking games. The person in the leather, this is what he's trying to say. There's no games right now. And guess what? There won't be any games for fucking years later. There's nothing. You mean to tell me Beyond Two Souls is a fucking game? Drive Club is a fucking game you're looking forward to? Sony fanboys aren't even looking forward to that shit. The only time these motherfuckers care about the Drive Club or the Orty 1886 is when bad news is posted on a punk ass article on a website that's being honest. That's when they're there to damage control. But I don't hear nobody excited for those games. And yet everybody's excited for Sunset Overdrive. IGN doesn't have to post a fucking video every day with Last of Us in the title, Uncharted in the title, to get you hyped for Sunset Overdrive. Everybody's fucking hyped for it. Before we get mad, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand these are just a room full of Sony fanboys on a website that hyped you up for a console that's not even ready for this generation of gaming. That's all. That's all they're doing. They're damage controlling, and they're gonna make you feel bad for the fuck up that they did, for them from overhyping this piece of shit, making you spend all of your hard-earned money. That's a crime, sir. That's robbery. You lied, IGN. Stop damage controlling. There needs to be games by now. AAA games. It's bullshit, yo. It's really bullshit.